We're here at Wakefield Park, the scene of round 3, the My Bike Motorcycle Insurance Australian Superbike Championships presented by Motul. The spectator circuit, Wakefield Park, no better place to come, Steve. The crowds are always fantastic here. The racing is so good. It's a very tight, short, tricky circuit, but that's why it's great to come here.
Oh, absolutely. Always really close racing at this circuit. If you look at the history of the place, though, it's been two guys that have really taken it to each other throughout the years, Troy Herfoss and Wayne Maxwell. It's been one or the other, but I believe that this year here we're seeing a turn of the tide. I believe there's going to be a lot of other faces up near the front.
Yeah, when you look back over the last couple of years, they've dominated the races, but Mike Jones has qualified on pole, Crew Halliday's qualified on pole. Glenn Allerton's always done well here. He was on the podium a couple of years ago in all of the races that we had here over a 2-round weekend. So there's plenty of names more been thrown into the hat for this round than what we have seen over the last couple of rounds. You could also throw in a couple of wild cards as well that could do something very special this weekend.
Josh Waters, another one to keep an eye on. He's becoming very strong. Brian Starring as well on the Desmo Sport Ducati. We saw how fast he was last time out. That team is going through a purple patch at the moment. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they can do. It's going to be a massive 3 days ahead.
Yeah, well, Brian Starring had that fantastic breakthrough round at Phillip Island earlier on this year, but he also had a breakthrough round at Wakefield Park here a couple of years ago when he put the Kawasaki on the podium for the first time in quite a few rounds as well. So certainly one to watch. A good point there. The other thing I'm very interested for this weekend is also the Supersport class. We've seen a changing of the tides. Of course, our champion that everyone thought was going to be the champion at the end of the year, Tom Edwards, is off overseas racing at Assen in the World Superbikes this weekend, or World Supersport this weekend. But we've got last round's winner. We've got the guys that are coming up through the 300s really starting to make their presence felt.
Yeah, absolutely. Some new winners last time out. Ollie Simpson in that Supersport class leads the way. Then, of course, Scott Nicholson, a first-time winner in Supersport, changing in the tyres. It's all going to happen here this weekend, so we hope that you join us.
And also, Johnny Lutrus, another one to keep your eye on as well, along with some of the youngsters like Tom Drain, also going to be something to watch. Of course, the Supersport 300s, the Blue Crew Oceania Junior Cup as well, and the Aussie Racing Cars as well. Going to be a fantastic weekend. Make sure you stay tuned to all of the social media channels to keep up with date with everything that's happening here at Wakefield Park.